Okay, so this is kind of where we'll start. Sorry, go to Gmail. Underneath Gmail was this comment here, right here. So, um, this comment here was about the WCX token. It's actually not WCX, or I guess it kind of is like WXT. So when you click on it, it takes you to. I'll just click on it from here. You click on it, it takes you to this website, WCEX, right? But the actual token is not WCEX. The token is actually WCXT, I think it is. There it is, right there. WCXT, right? So I don't know why I don't even know what the WECX or WCEX stands for. But anyway, basically, this is like an exchange token, right? Most exchange tokens, they tend to go up, um, given the fact that a lot of people use the exchanges, and the exchanges, if they have their own token, people are pretty much investing into the exchange. So when you buy a token like this, what happens is the token itself is, how can I say it? The token itself isn't used for anything other than trading. Okay, the company doesn't trade it. You actually personally trade it. So if you trade it on Bittrex or Poloniex or Hit BTC, or even on their own platform, the token will have value only from being traded. It all depends on how you see it valuable. So if there's 1,000 people trading on this website, and their token is trading at $1,000, that's just how much people are willing to sell it for. Um, the value of this does not determine how popular this site is. Obviously, the more popular it becomes, the more valuable it will probably be, because more people want to buy into it, and kind of hold a piece of that. But at the end of the day, again, it's all not really that relevant. All that's relevant in this will be that you are going to buy a token, and you're just going to trade it. So that's just pretty much just a token. Any money that's used or generated from the buy and sell will go to this company. So they already know how much they need. They have how many tokens they want. So what I was going to do was, and what I'm going to do actually, is just a checklist, right? So I kind of wanted to do a checklist to see if it's worth, in my eyes, for me to invest my money. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. If you sign up below, there is a link. If you sign up for free, they will give me 50 of these tokens. If you sign up and you don't invest, I don't care if you sign up or don't, and I sign up at all. Honestly, I'm going to find out at the end of this if I should invest. So uh, we'll do a breakdown really fast, right? So this was my checklist from before. The one thing that I failed to mention last time was that it's out of 120%, right? So this is kind of how I wanted to do things, was 112%, right? But what it really is you have a possibility of 100% plus the additional 12. So there's one thing that isn't really, these three right here at the bottom, right? So this is 12, four of them. All four of them are not really necessary. Like having a working prototype is not necessary. Having a partner is not necessary. These are all just bonuses, right? So these are things that I kind of feel like they should be aiming towards when selling an ICO. Okay, that's pretty much it in write-ups. You should just be aiming towards having these things. For me to buy, I feel like I need to have three out of the four. I don't need to, but I kind of feel like it will make me a lot more comfortable with my money being out there, knowing that there's a face to the company. There's already a working prototype, because that means that you actually know what you're doing. There are write ups, meaning that you talk to other people about it. You're investing your time and your efforts into making sure that we're all aware. And then self sustaining industry, meaning that this is something that's not going to go away just because it's just something that's going to go away. Like digital cameras, or GPS. Those things are physically gone, but on your phone, they're there. So that's just kind of how that works. So we're gonna start from the beginning, right? So white paper, I can already tell you that there is a white paper, and click on it. It does take you to their actual white paper. It breaks it all down for you. It's all really nice, and it's all digital. Okay. And their token, I already broke that down to you. That's their token. It's a WCXT. Smart team, right? So this is where we go into the website. This right here to me is not necessary. It's not a big deal. I can care less if you have a smart team or not. And to be honest with you, I don't really even know if you're being honest. That's partly why I've given such a small amount of points for a smart team. You could have the best of the best, Goldman and Sachs, and the guy from Apple, or Tim Cook from Apple could be on here. For all I care, whoever developed the iMac, whatever is up here, I can care less, because that part is irrelevant, because your resume doesn't always reflect who you really are. Okay, so I think they have team in the white paper. No, oh, there it is, team. So here's their team in the white paper. That's the outline, so we can get rid of that. Oh, come on. Where'd the team go? Okay, here we go. Maybe not. Team. Okay. So there were people up here, I thought. Okay, well, their team says it's a core of WCX is a software company powered by technology at every layer. So no team. But I do remember actually seeing a team. So what we're going to do is we're going to go backwards. Scroll down. And no team. So no points. Okay. That's kind of why my checklist for me personally works. Because these things are not always guaranteed. This for me is the things that are obvious. These are things that I feel they should have already. I shouldn't be asking for this. Okay. So no smart team. They have a website. We were just there. They have a price that does exist. So if you were to go to buy, here's your price. So let's just say we click on 250,000. It tells you how much that is. See that? This is what 1 Bitcoin. Okay, so this is what it says, right? It says a holder of WCXT, you earn a portion of the fees generated by WCX, right? It says calculate your estimated monthly income. So I guess that's billion. So 100 billion. I don't know what this. I don't even know what this is. I don't know. Again, it all sounds great, but here we go. This is what I was actually trying to show you guys. I do apologize. That's way out of line. So it's 10 cents for each one, right? Okay, so that shows you if you were to buy right now 2.5 million. Or sorry, that's how much is. I think it's how much it's been sold or something like that. So you can purchase with Bitcoin or Ether. Kind of breaks it down for you. 2.5 million in Litecoin or in Dash. Okay. So that's if you want to buy that. I thought that you can buy. Yeah, this is another buy. So 250,000. I thought it broke it all down here. 250,000. Let's click on 500. Right. Yeah. So 500. It would end up costing you 155 Dash. So what we'll do is we'll put it in Bitcoins so that we're all on the same page here. We'll do 1 million. Okay. It's nice. So you make $2,000 a month. That'd be nice if they did $250 million in daily volume. So then we got 1 million of these at 10 cents. 10 US. Oh, these things actually equal 10 cents, and then we'll put down Bitcoins. So it's gonna cost me. Come on, why didn't it change? It's gonna cost me 23 Bitcoins to buy 1 million of these. 23 Bitcoins right now. Bitcoin, I believe, is 4130. 4130 times 23.3 Bitcoins. $96,000. Okay, that's how you buy into this company. So obviously it's very expensive to get in. They're trying to obviously keep out people that just don't have it. You can click on custom. Maybe you can do 10,000. Right, so that'll cost you 0.233 Bitcoins. So we'll do that again. 4130 times 0.233. So $962 to get what I put down, 10,000. You get no bonus, but you do get a referral bonus of 1500 every time someone joins, I guess, underneath you. So anyway, yeah, so they do have a price. So we'll check that off. Price. Now, social networking. This one's a little bit of a fine line for them. And I'll show you why. It's like a little bit of a thin line because when you scroll down, you notice Twitter. They got one thing. It's Twitter. Okay, so we'll just check that off. Twitter. All right. So secondary stuff, I could tell you right now, they have no YouTube. I looked on the internet, I just couldn't find a video describing what they do, having them stand in front of a camera and let us see their face. There's no YouTube, so that's out. Industry, right? So is it a saturated market? Kind of, sort of. It's not really developed, underdeveloped at all, but it's like right in that middle. So the way I look at it is there are a bunch of exchanges out there already with low fees. They're just claiming that they're going to be another one. You know, if I could invest in Poloniex, I would probably, especially if I can get some money back. But to be honest with you, it's not anything new. So I'll check it off because it's a 50-50. But new way of thinking, no, there's no new type of thinking. It's not life changing, and they never broke down how many coins they actually have. If you ask me, I think it's like in the billions, but they never actually broke it down, and it's 10 cents. So you're looking at not good, but not bad. So I'm not going to check that off. Then we got self-sustaining industry. Obviously, they pick their own market. They pick the coins they want to put up there, just like NASDAQ, just like Dow Jones, or just like New York Stock Exchange, or just like, just like any of these exchanges for stocks. They pick and choose who they want to do business with. Okay. They do have a prototype. It came out on the 1st. It's really nice. If you go to their Twitter, it's on there. They have no partners and no write-ups. So if you Google them, you'll see nothing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add it all up. So we got 4 times 5 is 20. Right. Plus 8 is 28. Plus 24 is 72. Okay. So that's 72%. It's not that great. It's not bad. But for the price, it's just not worth investing my own money in. It would just take too much money, especially if I wanted to get like some real skin in the game. Like for me personally, at least 1,000. So we'll do custom, and then we'll do 1,000 because that's like the minimum that I would want to have. It shows you your monthly income will be $1. Only way it would go up is if they do crazy business. So they would do $100 billion worth of business, and then that would cost me like $40. So maybe I would do 2,000 maybe. Yeah, so that'd be like what? I think it's like $160. 4130 times 0.04. $165. So yeah, that'll be the only way that I would like actually do it if I was getting like 2,000, maybe 2,500. So that's pretty much it. I wanted just to break that down. I know it was just a okay. So I'm not really sure exactly where I left off at, but yeah, that was pretty much it. To me personally, it didn't really meet most of the things that I kind of felt were standard. It didn't really meet the didn't really meet anything that was secondary at all that I felt was kind of important. So, and then the last little bit, it did kind of get to the test, I guess, if you want to consider it like that. There's to me this would be considered like how close are they to coming out to the market, coming out and stuff like that. Again, they make their own market, so that's pretty much it. All right, guys, I'll get hear your comments on what you think about this. If you're already signed in, if you already have your own link, if you want to put it in the comments, you definitely can. If you have any suggestions of other ones I should take a look at, I definitely will. But that's kind of how I looked at it, was see how close I can get them to 100. So the one yesterday I think was at like 78, but I divided it. It was like really at 96. I really forgot about the bonus, so the bonus technically would have put them at 96 plus the opportunity for the bonus. So but yeah, if you have any questions, any more ICOs you want me to take a look at, I will. I guess for me personally, I'm not like a great person for this, because technically I'm only going to invest in how I feel, and I'm only going to tell myself to invest. I'll never tell another person to invest. But I have no problem taking a look at any ICOs that people recommend, because I'm always looking to invest and make more money. So all right, guys, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share.